Let me just all right. Okay. See if I could all right. Hi, Sir Victor is here. Okay. I don't know why okay. Okay, welcome to the New Life. It's the leader in hormone support and transformative wellness products. So if anyone would ask us, what is New Life? It's just a four-word statement. It's the hormone health company. So we are a hormone health company, and we are leading the way in hormone support and transformative wellness products. So we don't only do hormone support, but we also do transformative, meaning that is continuous development of New You Life's product. We're pre-launched in Pleasant Hill, California in 2017 and officially launched in Dallas, Texas in 2019. Our headquarters, global headquarters, is in Lehi, Utah, now assisting around 15 more countries outside the United States. New You Life basically is focused on combining nature and cutting edge science in all our products. Currently, we have around 10 of those. And of course, our signature product, we call it Somaderm, or a flagship product, or introductory product also. That's in the Philippines. And these are our offices that you see on our screen. And of course, the debt-free New You Life is the fastest growing company in 2020. In just a short 2 years, we were able to write up that fast in the middle of the pandemic. And during this pandemic time, from 2019 to 2023, 2024, we were able to hit our first $1 billion sales. That's how fast and efficient and effective our products are. And we're going to get deep into our company and product later on. And this is Alexi Goldstein. He has developed over 600 products. That means he has already mastered our flagship product, which is Somaderm, after developing and formulating a lot of products. By the way, he's a certified herbalist in the United States, and he has helped millions of people around the world. And one of the videos that really impacted me as I watched him speak on an interview, he said that he doesn't care about numbers. What he cares is you and me, our wellness, our health, our future, our happiness. That's how great a company is. At the same time, he is the CEO. Imagine a lot of companies out there, particularly focusing on pharmaceutical products. I cannot think of a CEO who is also the formulator, the herbalist of its products. And that's really amazing. Each time that he formulates a product, he thinks not of money, not of income, not of investment, but he thinks of you and me. And of course, we're now in 16 territories and still expanding. So these are our global market as of now, and Philippines soon will be will be part of the global market. And in the past 5 months, I've seen how how people grew the Somaderm product here in the Philippines, and it's just so amazing. It's just very fast. Philippines now connected to a lot of countries around the world. Like in my group alone, I have some people who signed up from Canada, from Qatar, from Saudi Arabia, from Australia, from the US, and we are in the Philippines. And Philippine market is not yet opened. I can't imagine. We're signing up different countries from the Philippines, maybe because Filipinos are naturally networkers indeed. That's amazing. So this is a brief history of our company. And even though as we all know, what happened during the pandemic from 2019 to 2023, where borders are closed. I mean, we cannot even go out of our house. We cannot even see a doctor. And guess what? New You Life is advancing. Somaderm is reaching the farthest places of the globe in the middle of the pandemic, where economy is totally bad. But that's amazing about this company. And of course, this is just some of the photos that we have, group photos that we have in Korea, Malaysia, Taiwan, Vietnam, Thailand, Hong Kong, and the growing market, the baby market of New You Life is in Japan. And that's how amazing the group in Japan is. They are growing, and I'm learning a lot about Japan. Recently, communicating with Nam, that I have some friends who'd like to sign up in Japan, and it's amazing. Their system is just amazing. And of course, in the Philippines, Philippine market is just growing so fast. We are doing like monthly Crown Plaza, like mass presentation, and we also have a running day-to-day home demo at Valle Verde Ortigas. We also do community demos, community presentations, a lot of communities. The photo that you're seeing here is a senior citizen group. It's near Valle Verde. And of course, the consistent Zoom meetings, just like today, it's nonstop. I mean, people are unstoppable. A lot of testimonials, a lot of people really love the product. And going to our product, talking about Somaderm, there's a saying by Barry Sears. He's one of the famous biochemists, American biochemists. He said, to control your hormones is to control your life. After searching and researching as a professor, as a university professor, after me studying a lot of things about hormones, indeed, he was true. This famous American biochemist was really true. If you can control your hormones, you can literally control your life. And we will prove that today. Yes, hormones also have a big effect on our health. Take note that hormones are molecules, smaller than your cells in your body. And we have over 50 hormones in our body that are working together in a very complex manner. They are chemical communicators from head to foot. They are communicating 24/7. Our hormones work even during our sleep. And it's just so complex and amazing how they communicate to each other. And for example, this grandpa going up to the ladder, and as he goes up to the stairs, there are certain hormones that work in his body. And two major hormones are what we call adrenaline and testosterone. And if he doesn't have sufficient and regulated adrenaline and testosterone in his body, he can hardly go up the ladder. But the bad thing is that if he's going to go down and forget that he's going up, that's a different story. And this woman brushing her hair, instead of looking at her hair, he looks at the brush. Why? Because his hair is thinning. He's losing a lot of hair. And this is also connected to our hormones, specifically estrogen for women and thyroid hormones. We have two thyroid hormones, the T3 and the T4. I put the drawing of the molecules because I'd like you understand how small, how complex, how magnificent hormones are working in our body. And this woman who just woke up in the middle of the night, maybe going to toilet to pee, or maybe she has heard a sound, a loud sound that made her awake in wee hours, and he can hardly catch up with his sleep. Maybe because there's something wrong with another two hormones, major hormones, her melatonin and cortisol. And these two hormones are fighting each other every time we go to bed. Cortisol is a stress hormone, and melatonin is our sleep hormone. If cortisol supersedes melatonin, what would happen to our sleep? We can hardly get the alpha level of sleep, or the deepest form of sleep. We call it REM, or rapid eye movement. And this woman's experience is not only her experience. We experience the same thing. That's why we experience sleep apnea or insomnia, right? And this person suffering from edema, or what we call inflammation around her extremities. By the way, inflammation is not only what you see outside. Inflammation can also be inside our body. That's why a lot of sickness and diseases, when you hear them ends with itis, like tonsillitis, bronchitis, appendicitis, that means it's inflammation. Appendicitis is inflammation of the appendix. Bronchitis is inflammation of the bronchial tube. Tonsillitis is inflammation of your tonsils. So this woman is having difficulty moving and feeling a lot of pain because two major hormones she is not regulated with is prostaglandins and the aldosterone. These are pain relievers. Our body has natural pain relievers. And these hormones are being produced, prostaglandins are being produced by our tissues, and aldosterone are being produced by adrenal glands. And that's how it looks like on the photo. For married couples who are having difficulty, I mean, sleeping together at night, maybe because they lack and experiencing unregulated hormonal wellness, and that's oxytocin and dopamine. Oxytocin and dopamine are our love hormones. We call them love hormones. Dopamine, you cannot overuse dopamine. Those people who use illegal unsolicited drugs, they experience a high level of dopamine in their mind to the point that it can cause them hallucination or paranoia, which is not good. So hormones have to also be regulated and controlled and be balanced. Oxytocin is our attraction, sexual attractions especially among lovers, among couples. And definitely we are all aging. As we age, it's actually a fact that we all age, but it's just a matter of asking, how do you wish to age? How do you want to age? How? In what way? If there's a solution for you to reverse aging and age gracefully, youthfully, would you choose that path? Would you choose that option? Of course, yes. They say that why we age, what's the source of aging, is when one of our hormones, we call it a master hormone or HGH, starts declining around the age of 20 or 25. Our HGH hormones that are being produced by our anterior pituitary gland declines at the age of around 25 years old. When we reach 40, that you have 20% left. At 50, it's almost dissipated, or it's almost inactive. Or dissipated means dormant. It's there, but it's sleeping. It's not active. It's not reproducing. It's not working in our body. By the way, these 50 hormones that are running in our body, they are produced by certain glands. For example, we have glands in our head. Those are 3 glands that we know of: the pituitary gland, which produces HG, the pineal gland, which produces melatonin, and of course, we have the hypothalamus, the one switching on and off the signal to the pituitary gland to release or not to release HGH, right? Of course, we have our thyroid glands, thymus glands near our heart, adrenal glands right on top of our kidneys, our reproductive glands, and not only glands that produces hormones, even our tissues in our body. All right. So, and all these hormones, they communicate to each other harmoniously. That depends on how our body needs a specific hormone. For example, those people experiencing a disease called diabetes, there are 2 hormones that are being regulated. But if they are not regulated, that causes type 2 diabetes or type 1 diabetes for younger people. And what happens is that there are 2 main hormones that are raging, that are fighting inside your body when you are a diabetic person. Your insulin and your glucagon. Glucagon is the one that increases the sugar in your bloodstream, and insulin, the one that regulates or control the emission of sugar into your bloodstream. When there is insulin, it controls the sugar to produce energy that you needed for the day. And it's amazing that how these hormones work together, they don't only communicate, they also communicate with HGH or with human growth hormone. A technical term, we call it somatotropin. All right. So whatever we feel, whatever health problems that we experience, it's all linked to hormonal imbalance. We use that term because it happens every now and then. Even the healthiest person on earth could experience hormonal imbalance. I could experience hormonal imbalance. The moment that you have an imbalance in sleep, you are also experiencing a hormonal imbalance. The moment a woman would have irregular monthly menstruation, she is experiencing hormonal imbalance. If we have or experience mood swing, you are experiencing hormonal imbalance. If you see you're losing hair, you're experiencing hormonal imbalance. If you are losing too much weight or gaining too much weight, you are experiencing hormonal imbalance. So basically, hormones dictate how we live, dictate how our body works. And it's very important that we take care of our hormones. That starts with your master hormone, which is HGH. HGH is very sufficient to younger people, younger generation, around 21 years old and younger. They have so much energy, so much flexibility, so much endurance and strength. But as we age, we are also losing that HGH. The question is, if at 40% we have 20% left, and at age 50 or 60, our HGH is almost dormant, not dead, just dormant. Is there a solution? Can we win back the HGH that we have lost? If HGH is the only solution to regulate and balance all other raging hormones around our body, is there a solution, a hope for the HGH to be won back to our body? Yes, there is. That's why in the United States, there is a new fledgling or growing industry. We call it hormonal replacement therapy industry or HRT industry. This is a billion-dollar industry, and most of them are injectables with the assistance of a doctor. And they come in not cheap amount, but expensive amount. Hormonal growth hormone, since the start of hormonal replacement therapy industry, there has been a lot of hormone specific therapy. If you lack estrogen, there is estrogen hormonal replacement therapy. If you lack melatonin, there is melatonin hormonal replacement therapy. If you lack insulin, there is also insulin hormonal replacement therapy. And now there's also HGH, hormonal replacement therapy, that is being produced and manufactured by big names and big brands in the US and around the world. I want to talk more about the HGH hormonal replacement therapy, and this will cost you around 1,000 to 5,000 US dollars per shot. If you have deficiency in growth hormone or DGH, they call it deficiency in growth hormone or DGH, you have to go through HGH therapy, especially for younger ones who are having a hard time catching up with their height. If they go to school and they get bullied by their classmates because their height is not average among all other people in the school, so what do? Parents spend thousands of US dollars for their kids to go through HGH, hormonal replacement therapy, just for them to catch up with their height. Or A person losing muscle mass, an athlete losing muscle mass, this athlete will go through HGH, hormonal replacement therapy, making sure that his muscles as an athlete would be competitive, will be strong enough to do any sports, to carry any weight, to join um, a competition. So HGH is very useful. So now I'd like to introduce to you Somaderm. This is the world's only transdermal. Transdermal means through the skin. Nanotech, because we use a special technology on Somaderm. We call it Somatech, making sure this is the DNA of New You Life, making sure that you get the potency out of this product. And this Somaderm gel helps increase your natural growth hormone without spending on expensive, painful, invasive hormonal therapies. By the way, our Somaderm product has it's a gel form, not cream form, because I'm glad that it's in a gel form and not a cream form. For example, in the Philippines, because of the weather, the Philippine weather is not really perfect for cream products. I'm glad that with the ingenious of Alexi Goldstein, he chose the gel form through aloe vera, making sure that our product is perfect for our weather in the Philippines and all other tropical countries around the world. And the good news is that this is nanotech, making sure that even though your skin is 7-layered, that product can still go through your bloodstream, reach your pituitary gland, and switch on and being switched on and produce the natural HGH in our body. And our Somaderm product, it has 8 super herbs. Let me go through by slide. This is the first 4 ingredients of Somaderm. First is the Mucuna pruriens, or the velvet beans. This ingredient activates the sexual behavior, improves mood for male fertility, testosterone, treats nervous disorder. So this is very good for men's health, the velvet beans. Let's go to the second one, chastity tree fruit. This normalizes hormone linked to menstruation and menopause, stimulates progesterone. This ingredient is perfect for women. So if we have velvet beans for men, we also have chastity tree fruit for women. Wild yam root. Wild yam root produces steroids to replace estrogen therapy and progesterone creams, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and sugar regulating properties. This ingredient is perfect for diabetic patients. Green tea. Green tea reduces fatigue, supports healthy metabolism, boost heart and liver health. This ingredient is perfect for busy people who are working hours and hours every day. If you feel so stressed every day, green tea ingredients is perfect for you. It's inside this Somaderm. It's nanonized, and once it goes through your bloodstream, you feel the stress relieving benefit of Somaderm. Of course, the last 4 ingredients, we have the epimedium. It supports healthy joints and bone density, decreases mental and physical fatigue. It has also anti-inflammatory and antioxidants. Epimedium is an ingredient perfect for our senior citizens. All right, because they need to catch up on how to make their bones stronger, how to catch up with their muscle mass, and epimedium helps build their muscle, strengthen their bones, ligaments, tendons, and speed up their movement. So epimedium has works wonders for older people. This is really good. The next one is ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo biloba, when I live in China for 7 years, you see ginkgo biloba everywhere, but I didn't know that it's a powerful antioxidant neutralizing free radicals. We experience cancer cells. We all of us, every single one of us, even though we are not cancer patients, we all have cancer cells in our body. And ginkgo biloba ingredient is so powerful, it's antioxidant powerful, can neutralize free radicals. I mean, free radicals coming from the environment, coming from the sun, from the nature, from the food that we eat, even our lifestyle, we can get all these free radicals. And free radicals can reproduce a lot of cancer cells in our body. But if we have Somaderm in our life every day, we experience the benefit of ginkgo biloba to neutralize, even kill naturally the cancer cells in our body. So to me, ginkgo biloba is like a cancer killing machine ingredient inside our Somaderm product. The seventh ingredient is licorice root. This supports liver and digestive health, as well as endocrine and immune system function. Licorice root is an ingredient suitable for those people who are weight conscious. So if you are having a problem with your metabolism, don't worry. We have licorice in our Somaderm product. So licorice is a product. If you are underweight, it helps you gain weight. If you are overweight, it assists you and even increase your metabolism. That way you can burn all unwanted fats in your body. And we have that in this bottle. And last but not the least, aloe vera. That's the purpose why you see our product is in a gel form. We have the aloe vera. And aloe vera is a proven antioxidant, antibacterial, and has a healing and soothing properties. This ingredient is solely focusing on the health of your skin. Any skin problem, aloe vera works wonders. If you have skin diseases, or prolonged allergies, skin allergies, or if you have a burning sensation on your skin, if you any skin problem, aloe vera was tested clinically that it has a lot of antioxidant, antibacterial, and has healing and soothing properties in your body. Imagine all those 8 potent herbs, super herbs, were all nanonized using the Somatech, the proprietary technology of New You Life. We call it Somatech. It's already here in this bottle. But in every pump of Somaderm on your skin, you'll take advantage of all the benefits that I have mentioned, from men's benefit, from men's health to women's health, from cancer, from skin problem, everything. It covers all, from bone problem for our seniors. It covers everything. So I just want to tell everybody that every single ingredient that I mentioned earlier, they are clinically tested for years. And that's why Alexi Goldstein had used these 8 powerful herbs to be combined and put it inside this bottle. And once you use the Somaderm product and that passes through your skin at 98% absorption rate, you don't have to put this product Somaderm inside your body, because a lot of products out there, they are sublingual. You have to put it in water, dilute it in water, or put it inside your body to make it work. Here, you just put it on your skin. We call it transdermal. And in a matter of like half a minute, it's already on your bloodstream, running towards your pituitary gland, which is actually your master gland. If HGH is your master hormone, you also have a master gland. We call it pituitary gland. There are 2 parts, the anterior and the posterior. The anterior has sufficient stock of HGH. So whatever age you are in right now, and if you feel like your hormone, your HGH level is dormant, don't worry. Just use Somaderm on a day-to-day basis. It will pass through the process, pass through your bloodstream, hit your pituitary gland, and started putting impulses, because the pituitary gland is a special gland, a master gland that controls almost every part of our body: our bone, our kidneys, our skin, our muscle, our reproductive organs, or special organ like our kidneys. And as pituitary gland, the master gland, communicates with all other glands in our body, all other parts of our body, it also communicates, HGH also communicates with the complex biochemical communication with all the hormones in our body. That's how magnificent this product Somaderm is. So it is homeopathic. It has microdose, micro means little dose of analog HGH, or the natural HGH. That way, it could assist our pituitary gland to produce the natural ones. All right. It signals our body to reproduce our own growth hormone, and of course increases the level of neurotransmitter in the brain, because these hormones that I mentioned earlier are all chemical, molecular communicators to each other. And the brain communicates in every part of our body. It talks to our kidneys, to our brain. The pituitary gland communicates with the adrenal glands. Hey, adrenal glands, you have to produce insulin because this diabetic person has just released so much, or has just eaten so much sugar for the day. Or the pituitary gland will communicate to the pineal gland, somewhere here, communicates, hey, the patient is about to go to bed. This person is about to sleep. Can you please release enough melatonin so this person could reach the alpha level of sleep, or the REM level of sleep, so that even though this person sleeps only 5 hours, at least this person will be able to rejuvenate his or her body in a matter of 5 hours. That's how pituitary gland and the HGH in pituitary gland communicates with other glands, other parts of our body, other hormones in our body. And that is very important. It's very complex. And Somaderm is very unique. All you have to do is just pump twice or 4 times for those people with underlying serious health condition. You can use Somaderm with 4 pumps, but for those with no underlying serious health condition, you just have to pump it on one part of your body. And there are 5 points that I could recommend personally. These 5 points has a thin layered skin, and they are veiny, meaning it's very near our capillaries or veins. All right. This is our wrists, our forearms or elbow pits, our armpits, and of course behind our knees. And my special part is right below your earlobes, because this part of your body is very thin, and we have special veins here connected immediately, very close to our brain. So what you do is that you can just put some of them in one part of your body for the day. For example, if I'm inside my car, I just put Somaderm gel here and then distribute it to these 2 parts, 2 points of my body, just my forearms and my wrist. That's it. And then rotate it for a minute until it dries. Please don't stop rotating it that way. Skin to skin rotation, very gentle, very smooth. And the good thing about this gel, it's odorless. You won't smell anything on it. And you can immediately feel the soothing ingredients of aloe vera on your skin as you do this. You know, if you've been using aloe vera for so long on your toothpaste, on your soap and shampoo or vitamins, yes, you can immediately feel the texture of aloe vera on your skin as you use Somaderm. In just 1 minute, slowly slowly getting through the 7 layers of my epidermis or all my skin and trying to reach, all right, my bloodstream and reach my pituitary gland to produce the needed, remember the word needed, or regulated or controlled amount of HGH to be released in my body. That way, my heart will beat regularly. My gastrointestinal organs will work efficiently. My skin will be brighter and healthier. My hair will not thin. And the only sufficient amount of HGH in your body can only be regulated by your master gland, pituitary gland, and your master hormone, HGH. There, it's gone. I'm done. So the enough HGH that I needed in my body, around 0.15 mg to 0.30 milligram. That's the only amount of HGH that you needed in your body in order for your organs, your cells, your tissues to work properly for the day. All right. And you use Somaderm 5 days on, 2 days off. 2 days off because it helps. You have to train your body to produce HGH without the assistance or without the help of this product. So we only use this 5 times a day, succeeding days, and then 2 days off. To me, if you're going to ask me, the best time to use Somaderm is early morning and before bedtime. Early morning because before I go to work, I need energy. I need adrenaline. I need cortisol for my focus, for my energy, for my muscle and bones to be boosted. That's why I use it in the morning before going outside, before going to work, or before I do any strenuous activity outside. And then when I get home at night, right before I go to bed, after taking a warm shower, when my skin pores are open and readily accepting the Somaderm gel, I apply Somaderm gel before I go to bed. Why? Because I need my melatonin reproduce for my deep sleep, and I have to sleep down, or I have to slow down the release of adrenaline and cortisol in my body. I just needed melatonin and a little of serotonin, the happy hormones or endorphins, so that I could have a happy dream, a happy sleep, a healthy, rejuvenating sleep. That's the purpose of Somaderm. That is why Alexi Goldstein formulated Somaderm for you and me. This is very good for 21-year-old people and above or older, because that's the start when our HGH started decreasing. So there. So for healthy people, just 2 full pumps in the morning and 2 full pumps in the evening, 5 days on, 2 days off. For those people with underlying serious health condition, please do use 4 pumps. All right. And then what I do is that you saw me put the Somaderm here on my wrist and on my forearm. Next week, I'm gonna use Somaderm here, right behind my earlobes and right behind my knees, so that there's a rotation, all right, rotation of the use of Somaderm, making sure that my body will not be immune on one spot. So I rotate it. I could also use it on my armpits after a week. So making sure that every part, every point that I mentioned earlier will be able to deliver the HGH that you needed. And these are our 5,000 plus doctors and health professionals in the US sharing how magnificent our HR Somaderm is. And of course, according to one of our doctors, Dr. Kevin, he said that we need Somaderm because it's a homeopathic preparation that sends hormonal signal to release a very essential hormone that we have lost as we get older and that we so desperately need, and that is FSHGH. Dr. Leita also said that I love the fact that the genius of Alexei Goldstein, he decided to include key ingredients in Somaderm like the velvet bean. Remember the pruriens, which has been clinically researched. See, every ingredient is clinically researched and tested, all right, and proven to support the increase of the natural or endogenous growth hormone. If you said endogenous, means it's natural. Yes, we have that in our pituitary gland, stuck in our pituitary gland, but if it's dormant, we won't be able to use it. So I'm showing you a 6-month program in using a Somaderm, especially for those people with serious health condition, may it be a diabetes, Parkinson's, if you have suffered or sustained cardiac arrest or stroke, if you have any osteoarthritis or any serious health condition that you've been enduring for many years, here's the 6-month program that you can follow. And on the first month, you'll be able to feel immediately increase energy level. Your stamina will be stronger, better sleep, or even deeper sleep, reduce anxiety. So Somaderm is really perfect for your mental health as well. On the second month of using Somaderm, you'll notice stronger hair and nails, faster metabolism, easier time to lose weight. That means your metabolism now working on the second month. You have better muscle tone and increased sex drive for married couples, etc. All the benefits, you can get that in a matter of 6 months. One of the American actors, Suzanne Gomez, she said, our bodies are finely tuned machines. And if our hormones mixtures aren't just right, everything goes into despair. Remember, I mentioned earlier that the 50 plus hormones in your body, they are there in your system, stuck in your glands and tissues. However, if they are not reproducing, if they are not in just right amount in your bloodstream, your body will go to despair. Susan Somers was flat right. And I myself have felt the benefits of Somaderm. I hope you'll learn something today. And tonight, I'll be sharing Somaderm on a deeper, scientific, legally, pharmaceutical level. Please come to Valley Verde 2 tonight's demo, and I'll be sharing a lot of stuff more about the product, about FDA, about Alexei Goldstein, all right, and about how this Somaderm product was manufactured. It'll be an amazing night for all of us. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day.
Wow, this is amazing, amazing information. Thank you so much, Randy. I don't even know what else to say except of thank you for all the information. For me, between you and me, Randy, the information for me is not new, but it is also new because the way you explains very clear, um, directly to the point and simple to understand. Thank you so much. Um, like the first day I had a Zoom with you, I already know that you are very special. You learn not only for yourself, for all of us. Thank you, Mr. Randy. Um, maybe anyone's here. You have any question? Maybe just one question for Mr. Randy before I invite Victor to share something with us. Is there any questions about the company or about the product that you want to ask Randy directly? This is your time.
Yes, please feel free to ask any question
Yes.
about our product. Any information that you get online, please feel free to ask me. I'll be more than happy. Even the negative ones, please ask me now while you have me online.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there any questions about the products, about how to use the products? Oh, I use a product, I see something weird. Is that okay? Right? Something like that. Any question? You have Randy here, you have me here, and what you can expect is we will be very honest with you.
Any
Maybe
question? Yeah, maybe these
it-
questions you've met it online, or
mhm,
you've heard it from someone else, or
yeah.
maybe a question that you hear it from medical experts. Please feel free to ask those questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them.
Question.
Randy, oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. I have a client from US asking if they are already having a hormonal therapy like patch or oral, can still they use Somaderm? But definitely, ano, Randy answered that already. So I hope we can have a another, a chance that other can learn also.
All right. Thank you
Good
for that
question.
question, Lynn. Yes, Somaderm is a homeopathic product. Okay, it's over the counter. That means Food and Drugs Authority in the US allows us to sell Somaderm over the counter. So it's not contradictory or would cause any harm to those people using patches or whatever therapy that is. I just wanted to make sure that the therapy that that patient going through is the right therapy in my mind. What kind of therapy that is could be psychotherapy, physical therapy, skin therapy. Please let them know that Somaderm is very safe. Okay. In fact, it's not contradictory, but it's complementary. If they want that therapy or that specific therapy works better in their body, it's complementary with Somaderm. It'll be faster. It'll be better. Thank you for your question. And we heard somebody ask a question together with me earlier. Go ahead,
Yeah,
please.
Randy, I was gonna ask if it's okay with you if sometimes we're talking to some leaders, can I borrow you for three-way calls?
Sure. I'll be more than happy to do that. But yeah, sure. We'll squeeze in. I'll squeeze in
Yeah,
my
can you text me
schedule.
your phone number or your email, whatever, so I can connect with you in Messenger? Yeah,
Yeah, please
or
do
WhatsApp.
approach your senior teammate. Please do approach your
Okay.
senior teammate and communicate and let your senior teammate communicate with me because now the organization in the Philippines is just so big. I wish I would be able to know all those thousands of Filipinos who bought Somaderm. I wish I would know them all by name. And right now we have scheduled a presentation almost every day. We have on Tuesdays in Jayco Coffee in Mega
Mm-hmm.
Mall from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. On Wednesdays, we have in
Mm-hmm.
Highlands Double Dragon in Pasay City from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. We have on Thursdays 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. in BGC. We also have on
Wow.
Saturdays and every day in Valle Verde. So I have a lot of speaking
Yeah,
gigs.
yeah,
I'll be more than happy to talk to your group as well. Please do approach
yeah.
your
But I'm here in the US, so I it's more like a messenger kind of
oh
WhatsApp.
yeah,
Yeah,
Zoom
yeah,
also. We have
right.
almost daily Zoom meeting. Yeah, today this is our regular Saturday 10 a.m. Zoom in the Philippines or 7 p.m. in California. Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Any other
thank you.
question? Thank you, Mom Villarin. Any other question?
Me.
Go ahead, Miss Joy.
Um, how many bottles are we expecting to consume for 6 months?
Okay. Well, based on the usage of 2 pumps or 4 pumps, one bottle is 1 month. So for 6 months, get 6 bottles with you because it's a 6 months hormonal, natural hormonal therapy program of New You Life. So I suggest that get at least a minimum of 6 bottles. But as I mentioned earlier, if the patient has underlying serious health condition, please do 4 pumps. So that could consume around 12 bottles. 12 bottles of Somaderm in 6 months' time. I hope my answer helps.
Absolutely right, Mr. Randy. If I was you, the
Thank
same
you.
answer.
All right.
Thank you, Mr.
Any more questions?
Anyone else have the question?
Yes, Michelle.
Michelle. Oh, Michelle. Hi, how are you? Can you please turn on your mic?
You're on mute. Please unmute yourself, Michelle. Thank you.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm also here in China.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hao.
Yes, in China.
Sa Xiaotangtao. Sir Randy, yung question ko ba about sa product is may client po ako dito, nag-try siya first try, and then she
Oh, okay.
first use pa lang yun eh. Tapos parang sabi niya, yun kasi yung ano niya, yun yung na witness ko din kasi andun ako on that time. So, bakit may mga ganong ano po? Ano po yung ano yun?
Instantaneous is the effect? What was the
Yes.
effect?
Nag-numb po, numb. Yung lower extremities niya dito sa ano.
And then
Kasi
when
na-apply niya dito
okay. And
sa
when the
may
person
behind the neck.
And when the person used Somaderm, the numbness gone?
No.
What happened?
After niya
After.
mag-use ng Somaderm.
Okay. So, and then there's numbness, feeling of numbness. Lower
Yes.
extremities?
Yes.
Okay. So, was that the first time that the patient felt it that way?
Yeah.
In the middle of the presentation or in the middle of the use of Somaderm?
After the use,
using the
yes.
Somaderm. Okay.
Yes. I think the hour din yung ano yung effect ng product.
Okay. So, Michelle, just to let you know, the effect of any product, not only Somaderm, it could be a certain form of drugs or any form of herbal, even juice drinks, okay? It has an effect from person to person, from body to body. So I can only give you an answer that is, I could, decipher. I'm not a medical doctor, disclaimer. I'm only a university professor. I could do research. In the past 15 years of being a product presenter, a wellness product presenter, in 15 years, we had what we call health crisis. The term, we use that health crisis because once the body is exposed to something alien, to something new, to something that they've never done before, the body reacts in different things. They don't only react in Somaderm, they can also react in any therapy, in any drugs, even simple vitamin. They also react in simple vitamin. Even your body going outside and it's a different weather, your body reacts to a different weather. You know what I mean? So this is what we call health crisis. Maybe the patient later on, that numbness will be gone.
Yes, it will be gone of in the morning.
So I was right.
Yes, I told her that's the effect of the product. That's the reaction of your body.
Yes, as I mentioned earlier, HGH are molecules. They are molecules, and they communicate with other molecules in our body. Okay, numbness is prostaglandins. It has something to do with prostaglandins and aldosterone. All right, and the neurotransmitter, remember, neurotransmitter is a communication from your brain to your extremities, and there could be an experience of health crisis we know of, but later on, that person would go to a homeostasis level. Homeostasis means a balanced state. If your body is already on a balanced state, everything will go back to normal. All right, it's just a first approach. So I was right that after the numbness in his extremities, the numbness gone. So
Mhm.
that means the HGH already hit. The pituitary gland is started communicating with other hormones and other glands in the body of that patient. Thank you for asking.
Kaya lang takot na siyang gumamit ulit.
This
Oh,
is amazing, right?
okay. If you have to encourage that person that you don't have to be scared of using it. It's like going out of your house, okay? And if your
Mm-mm.
house is very warm and snowing outside in Heilongjiang in China, all right? Heilongjiang is the coldest place in China. I've been there. It's very cold
Mm.
outside, and you're in a hotel. It's very warm. When the first time I went outside, you know what happened to me?
It's numb.
My body reacted
Mm.
immediately.
Yeah. Mhm.
Everything frozen, including perhaps
Yeah.
my blood. And then when I went back from outside, after a few minutes, I
Yeah.
went back to the hotel. My body reacted again to the warmth of the
Yes.
hotel. And then I
Yes.
started bleeding. My nose bled
Mhm.
because my capillaries on my nose is very, very sensitive. Or any vitamins or any products out there, your body will react. Even a simple shampoo or a
Yeah.
simple soap that you use. So tell
Mm-mm.
that person it's okay. It's normal that your body
Yeah.
reacts. And I'm glad that his body reacted, because if his
Yes.
body did not react, that's abnormal. And I'm
Yes.
glad that his body reacted. It's a sign that Somaderm is working.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I told her.
Wow, no, Randy is a professor and I am from pharmacy background. So everything Randy says, I cannot add anything else because it's absolutely if I was him, I'm gonna give you the same answers. For Somaderm, because it's gonna penetrate to your skin and also increase the blood vessels, the tiny blood flow increase. And that's why they may give you a little feeling like tingling, cooling, or numb like. It doesn't mean your body is numb. It's just the feeling is just like a little numb. But normally after a few minutes, you don't feel it anymore. Or maybe some people it may take a little longer time, maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes. But after that, it's just gone and the product already absorbed to your skin. So yes, don't be scared. Just try it again. And normally
Yes.
that is just the your body reaction. And also,
Mm.
really, I'm very uh impressed because about the weather change, it can also affect to the body reaction. That's how we call uh the the vessel the vessel the muscle constriction. Yeah. So thank you. Okay. So I know you still have lots of questions for Sir Randy, but let's keep him prepared for tonight's event. And ours top upline, maybe he cannot wait to share something amazing with us. How he feel, what we've been doing. Right. Please help me welcome Sir Victor. Hi, Victor. Are you there? Are you ready? Are you ready to jump on board and share with us how you feel? What
Hi,
you think
Nam.
for our futures?
Sounds good, Nam. Let me get into. So can you hear me? Okay, Nam.
Yes, yes, yes. Very okay.
Oh, 1 second. It was amazing presentation. Randy did that, and I'm quite impressed on how Randy answering all these questions. So yeah, definitely, you're gonna everybody. Our bodies are all different, but definitely it will be. It definitely you're gonna. The good news is that it does because the product work. If the product doesn't work, you'll not see any of the basic reaction of the product. So which is good. Good explanation that you have. So anyway, so tonight it's my honor to come here and basically doing the closing. So I'm not sure if you're ready to join me, I'm gonna do a very quick closing to save some of the time for all of you. But let's start a very important message here. It's about, so after all the presentation you hear about the company and you heard about what's going on in the industry and the product, I was just like one of you about almost 7 years ago. I was sitting to the presentation like this, and I was hearing all this presentation that was given, like what Randy's doing. It's just one thing that really opened my eyes was just like, my background is an engineer, right? I'm aerospace engineer. I've been US for 41 years, and I been with the Boeing company for 30 years. I was one of the executive with the Boeing company. But this most important is that I want to share with you about why business ownership create true freedom is pretty important, right? So I remember that when I came from a family of 12, and my dad was a business owner at the time, so he can afford 12 kids, I guess. And one of the things that my dad shared with all the 12 kids is that, like any one of us, go get your education as high as you can, like everybody else, right? Go get your education as high as you can. However, my dad did not stop at that point. He said, but was a when he said but, I was like, what? I thought this is it. But he said, but business is what gonna set you free. Business is what gonna create a true freedom, have a financial freedom and time freedom. So that was always in my mind. So when I come to US, I pursued my degree as aerospace engineer. I graduated. I was drafted by the Boeing company. But in my back mind, it's always a business. I have to own a business. I have to have a business. So I end up owning several businesses during my career. 30 years of Boeing. I'm also CEO of the cruise supply company. They supply all the food for all the major cruise line, and I also own a couple big steakhouse and restaurant in US, and also went into commercial real estate. So this is everything that actually that I was able to achieve my dream. My dream is very simple, that I want to become a millionaire by the time I hit age 40. And sure enough, not through my job, even though I have the best job in the world, but not through my job, but through all the business I have on the side that actually helped me reach my goal to become millionaire when I reached 40. So tonight, if you're here tonight, I give you a kudo. Okay, let's conclude tonight with the important truth of financial success and freedom. Okay, so most people spend their entire life working for someone else, exchanging your hours for dollar, right? For whatever peso if you're in Philippines. But unfortunately they're only 24 hours a day. Even though if you don't sleep, you work all day long, which I don't think you can. You still only can trade the hour with the dollar. When your income depend on time, your growth is always have a ceiling. You have a cap, right? If you want to buy something nice for yourself or for your family or for your kids, you have to go work overtime. No other choice, or get second job, because it's the only thing you can do. That's why a job can never truly give you financial freedom or time freedom. It only offers you a short-term security. That's all you get, right? So obviously, like my dad say, the power of business ownership is definitely is important. You can also look at the statistics, say that you can do your research too. I have a master degree in MBA in marketing and management. So, but they're saying, according to Business Insider on the Wealth X study, global study, more than 80%, remember, 80% of the world's millionaire are business owner or entrepreneur. The data don't lie. As an engineer, I understand data don't lie. Statistics don't lie, data don't lie. They have achieved freedom not by working harder, but by building system and leveraging the team that continue to generate income even when they are not physically working. Even when you sleep, right? When I sleep, my money keep coming in. China is working. When I sleep, Japan's working. Korea's working. Right? Philippines working. Every country is opening. When I wake up, like in the morning, right? When all the Asian countries are asleep, the US company is working, right? Canada is working. So this amazing how you feel. In contrast, employees are limited by hours they can give. Successful entrepreneur understand one thing: ownership, not employment, is the path to the freedom. Okay, so very important. Now today, I want to share with you the challenge of starting a traditional business. Of course, now we all know owning a business is the way to achieve our financial freedom and time freedom. Of course, you all know. But what the fact is that not now starting a business from a scratch is not easy at all. Okay, again, statistics show again, right? In the US or maybe in other country that you're from. So you have to remember that it costs money to own a business. You have to have overhead, employee payroll. You have to have all kind of expenses, and guess what? It costs you lots of money, at least 50 to 500,000 just to about. The problem is that owning a business, not everybody have so much money to start a business. Even they do borrow the money, even though they have the money, guess what happened? More than 70% of the business fail within the first 2 years. Okay, the statistics show that again. Now, why? Because it is expensive. It takes time to build a credibility, to get your brand known, to do everything else, and most new business lack of the right product. They don't have the right product to offer, or they don't have the right system to offer, or they don't have experience to sustain the growth, or they don't have enough money to grow the business. It takes money. That's why many people dream of owning business, but few can afford the risk. Can you afford the risk? I'm not sure. All right. Now, this one, New Life come in. New Life is a smarter path that you can do it. I saw it 7 years ago. I saw it again. There is a way New Life start out with a unique opportunity. You can own your business without a heavy investment. You can start as low as 200 to 2,000 or maybe less than $2,000. The complex logistic, okay, and the risk of fail that comes with the traditional startup. So there's no risk. What's the most risk you can do is losing $1,000, right? But you also get this also I thought being at the time when I heard about this business, I was very being engineer, I kind of skeptical, but I also open-minded. I said, in any business you have to ask yourself two questions. What if I fail? Right? Oh, if I fail, I lost $1,000 to $2,000, right? But what if I make it? I become a millionaire. I earn millions out of it. This is why I did that, and I was glad I did. I became $1 million earning, and with the small investment I did at the beginning. So the good news of New Life is that you are partnering with a company that has over 7 years of proven success. Over 7 years, right? So, like I said, statistics say again, if you can pass 7 years, you are very strong. I know you passed all the storm and everything else. So we did pass 7 years. Not only that, we generate more than $1 billion in revenue. Meaning we are solid, right? We must have a good product, right? We might have a good system that allow us to hit the $1 billion and continue to grow. Legally established. We are legally established now in 18 international markets. So the minute you become partner with New Life, you can help your business global, not just in one country. And guess the another proven is that within the last 7 years, New Life have produced 62 millionaires worldwide. In fact, I think this summer going to change because I just get another leaders in Japan. I have $2 million earning in my organization. I just heard about, we just have another Japanese that hit $1 million owner in Japan, right? So the foundation is solid. The system is built. The opportunity is global. From the moment you become a New Life partner, remember that, okay? If you can start marketing your business across 18 countries immediately. You're not just joining a company, you're plugging into established international enterprise with infrastructure, leadership, and product already in place. Think about it, right? Guess what happened? Everything is about timing. Timing is everything. The first 7 years of New Life, we dedicated to build a strong foundation. The first 7 years is just beginning. It's not even just to build a foundation, prove to the world that we are good, that we're going to survive. the product, the system, and the credibility here. We build the credibility. Everybody know us now. But the next 3 to 5 years are the momentum phase. Okay, the period when companies scale exponentially and create the next generation of millionaires. My question is, those who join and take it seriously tonight will be positioned to benefit from the growth, right? So as a closing, opportunity don't appear every year, all the time. People say opportunity don't knock at your door even twice, right? You have 2 choices tonight. You can walk away, continue work for someone else, and make some other people rich, and also watch others achieve what you always wanted, right? Like we all envy, we all go to what we do now is look at the Instagram and envy people. Or you can decide that you can take control or partner with New Life and start building a business that could lead you to financial independence and time freedom, where people are going to envy you. You don't have to go to envy people on the Instagram. People are going to be envy you, right? So the 2 things a job will never provide. Okay, the difference between those who wish and those who achieve is an action. Just take action. I need to take action tonight. And tonight, you have the chance to take action because the next success story in your life could be you, right? So this one I want to share with you. I will show you that you will not be regretted. I show you that you will not gonna, like me, you're gonna have the same equal opportunity to become the next millionaire in the company. So for that, I'd like to invite all of you and congratulate all of you that being here tonight. Thank you, Randy, for awesome presentation, and Nam, you're awesome leader. So I cannot say any more about Nam. So anyway, back to you, Nam.
Thank you, Victor. Before I let you go, I just want to have one question. Let's say, is that kind of like, let's say if I sign up today, Victor, is that like a little late or maybe too late for me to be the what you just share with us that we can make it? Can we make it? Can we be success maybe like you or some of the leaders that you have? So is the timing is right for me? Thank you, Victor.
So perfectly, what I just share with you, you have a best timing. Time is everything. The first 7 years is the foundation year. You probably don't want to be the part of the 7 years because the first 7 years is what we call growing pain. We grow with the company, the system's still not perfecting, the product is not in every country yet. So the first 7 years is basically it's a journey there. But this is the momentum time. If I would choose to join today, this is probably better than what I did 7 years ago. So it takes me 7 years to until today to produce 99 diamond to have so many millionaire. If I do it today, it probably take me about 2 to 3 years to have the same result. So if you're here today, you are a future millionaire. But it's up to you how you want to do it, how bad you want it. Everything is equal. This one same product. We all marketing the same product. We all got paid with the same system. Everything is one, but the secret is that you need to take action. The secret is you. The equation is you, nobody else. If I can do it as an engineer, it's my first net marketing. You guys you all can do it, no problem at all.
Awesome, thank you. So just one more question. Thank you so much for the answers about. I also believe this is the right timing. So now let's say I know this is the right timing for me, and I make the decision to start my business with New Life. So the next question is, when you help so many people become success already, but what do they do from day one since they join? What do they start doing? Maybe 1 or 2 things, simple thing at the beginning that everybody can do. Doesn't matter they have or they doesn't have the any experience. Just maybe some simple thing that everybody can do, Victor.
So the simple thing for me is a very simple. This is the unique about this business. I didn't know this business. This is new business to me. I didn't know it was so fun. Okay. But I don't know, it's so amazing business. I would know, I probably would jump into the industry a long time ago. So, but good news about this business is that this business is for everyone. It doesn't matter what your background. It could be I have a housewife become a diamond. I have actually a blind engineer become a diamond. I have a lady that don't know the computer, doesn't know how to log into the desk system at all, hit the diamonds. I mean, I love this business because you don't need to be the expert. You don't have to have beautiful education and background. You can be successful. But let me tell you, the secret of the success is this one here is if I tell you that to become millionaire is easy, I lie to you, right? But if you told me that you can make it without putting effort, I don't think so. But if you put an effort, I can. If you don't make it, I'll be surprised. So it's all about putting an effort, commitment. So when I decided to commit with New Life, first thing I personally left my job as an executive. With the Boeing company. I have to burn my bridge because I'm so serious. I was so focused. I left my job. I quit my job. I resigned from Boeing for 30 years and I put all in. So this put all in is not good enough. Remember, if most of you have flying the airplane, right? Have you been have you traveled with the airplane? You understand what happened to the airplane when the first thing they did is what? They leave the gate, they go to the runway. Yes. And when they get to runway, what happened? The pilot did not put 40% gear of 60 or 80 or 90. They put all the way 100% so the airplane can get up to the sky. Yes or no? Yes. So the reason is that I say that it's very important. Lots of people fail because the first 90 days, they did not get the airplane up to the sky. If you cruise like the airplane run, if you take it slowly, it's painful. It's very painful because the airplane will never get to the sky and your airplane will hit the tree at the end of the runway and you give up. It's painful. It's hard. But the beautiful part about it is that this is the opportunity that it proven that 62 million was made already. So all you have to do is the secret of the success is the first 90 days, put all in. Put everything in the first 90 days because the first 90 days you can get yourself to the level as a diamond and ambassador diamond. Everything else is just cruise. It's just the pilot will hit the cruise button. You hit the cruise button, it's just self-running. You don't have to do anything anymore, right? So that is what my answer for the first 90 days is important, crucial.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, I know I think some of you still have the question, but maybe we will I don't know. I just ask anyone if you have any questions, but maybe next time. Maybe next time we can get back to Victor's. Maybe next time I would like Victor to save some more time and to do some kind of like Q&A for all of you. So if you have any question, you can ask him all the question, how he think about the company, how he think about the products, how to be diamonds, how to make millionaires. There is no limit about that. And Victor is one of the experts. Or maybe you can ask him what should I do what should I prepare to open the next country on my own. Victor is also expert. Okay, so thank you, Victor. By the way, everybody, thank you so much for your time today. It's every Saturday, every Friday, US time, 7 p.m. At the same time, it's gonna be 10 a.m. Philippines time. We have about 1 hour Zoom today is a little bit longer. Thank you so much for all your time. But yes, that has been scheduled. Unless something changes, and I will let you know. But normally we will not have any stop, okay, unless those this is a holiday. Because let's say if I cannot operate the Zoom, so Randy, so Victor's and all other leader will jump in and help. So 99% we all have the Zoom at Friday 7 p.m. US time or Saturday 10 a.m. Philippines time. So please keep that in mind. Please share that with your team. If we don't hear anything, any announcement, it means yes, we have the Zoom. Okay. And today as Saturday is how do we say that's Randy?
Tonight we have Hakot Saturday
yes.
at 6 p.m. or earlier. Please come. I'll be doing a product in-depth product presentation.
Nice.
Yes, we'll be having a lot of Q&As on
Yeah.
that day. Bring your guests and
Mhm.
your team tonight at 17 Lily Street, Valley Verde 2, Barangay Ugong, Pasig City.
Right.
Free dinner, free medical check with our company doctor.
Awesome.
Can you put that on Zoom, Sir Randy?
Yeah, sure. It will also be on Zoom. The event would also be on Zoom.
So
Mm.
it's at 5 p.m. Philippine time.
5 p.m. onward, Philippine time.
All right. So 2 a.m. here. All
Oh,
right.
yes.
I
Sorry
know.
about
Thank you.
that.
Darlene, sorry
You have
about
to.
that.
I have to set the alarm.
Yeah.
Yes, it will be on Zoom. My presentation will be on Zoom, but it'll be more in-depth.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Please record. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for your times. God bless and see you again tonight. If whoever's in Philippines, I would love to see you again tonight. Michelle in China, thank you. Valerie, US, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes, is
Thank
anywhere
you.
else?
Thank you.
New
Thank you
Jersey.
so
Thank
much,
you,
Sir
Sir.
Randy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Randy.
Sir Nam.
Thank you. Thank you,
Bye-bye,
everybody. Thank you,
Thank you, Sir
everybody.
Victor, Chan
Victor.
Chang.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Sir
everyone.
Randy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks everyone for attending.